Already, we all set up and ready to go. Good to see you guys. Welcome to Introductory Performance Seminar. And here is Aria. All right, we got everyone in here. So how you guys doing today? Good?
Yeah.
All right, good to hear.
You
So
okay?
let's go ahead and we're gonna get started with attendance. So everybody here, and we're gonna start, Oliver, let's start with you. So please introduce yourself and what are you playing today?
My name is Oliver and I'll be playing the harp.
Okay. Alrighty, yes. Good job, Oliver. That sounded like a very polished performance. Very nice and steady. I love how all the notes been played correctly and that you really been intentional with your dynamics and you a little bit got softer in the second part. So the only suggestion that I will make, I don't know, talk it with Mr. Justin. How about playing the last notes a little bit softer so that way the notes are not screaming out at the end, but it sounded like more rounded. Da, da, da.
So it's like more dramatic.
Yeah, but if you play da, 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 right? So I feel like playing it softer would sounds better.
Yeah.
But once again, yeah, just bring it to your teacher and just see how is it. What do you like better? Do you like to play it loud at the end or soft?
I don't know. I kind of improvised it,
Oh,
but
okay.
decided to do a crescendo.
Yeah, so just play different ways and definitely listen the recording because that way you can hear better. All right, great performance. And you played by memory everything, right?
Uh, yeah. I tried not to look at the iPad.
Mm-hmm. Good. Nice. All right. Okay, so let's move on to Autumn.
Okay. I've practiced this song really a lot, so
Yeah.
I've been to Kaiser and I've practiced it a couple times.
That's good. Could you introduce yourself and what are you playing? Even though we know you, but for those who's going to be listening, they
Yeah,
know
they've done
who
a
you
lot
are.
of performances. Hi, my name is Adam, and I'm gonna be playing Kinetic Etude. Okay. Hold on. There we
Nice, you found the way out. Good. Good job for not giving up and pushing it through and figuring out the notes at the last end. Yeah, so what do you like about your performance? Like, what do you think you did well?
Well, I think I did well in like noticing like all the staccatos, like trying to
Yeah.
memorize some of the song.
Yeah, and I see that you have um, pretty challenging task here because your left hand is playing legato and the right hand playing staccato. So usually when you have a different articulation in the both hands, like your hands wants to follow and do the same things because they belong to one person, right? So we have to train our hands to do one thing with the right hand and doing another thing with the left hand. So you did pretty good job. And what do you think you still need to work on?
Maybe I still need to work on like like keeping it slow and steady a little more because I'm doing a strategy called slow section several times and
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like because you know beginning and the end of the song is the same as the beginning, you play it faster, but the middle section be probably you're still working on the notes, so you a little bit playing it slower, yeah?
yeah.
Is Okay, so yeah, maybe you could start slow down and keep it throughout the same steady beats throughout the whole piece. But what I can tell is like I so happy to see you progressing in such advanced music. So you're making a lot of progress, Adam. I'm really, really proud of you. It's like I remember you joining like in the beginning, the performance seminar, playing like little things, just one line or two. And now look at you, you're playing 2 pages of this difficult etude. So awesome, awesome job.
Yeah.
Uh,
So about this like the staccato and legato thing, like
mhm.
how before I noticed it, it was like in my second or first Kaizen class, like one of my like instructors said like maybe you can work on with the right hand of like one staccato. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, good. Yeah, so you've been practicing it separately, right? And that's the way to practice this articulation. Okay, great. Let's move on to Aria. Aria, I've seen you've been working so hard attending Kaizen every single evening. So I'm sure your performance is gonna sound amazing. What are you playing?
I'm playing Giacosa.
All right. Is your camera is gonna be on?
Yeah, sorry.
Thank you.
I'm playing the Primo.
Okay, let me scroll. Okay, here we go. Yes, another beautiful piece. Your guys are doing such a great job today. Yes, very nice area. So, what about your piece? Can you tell me what was the difficult thing for you to learn and practice in this piece?
I guess the hardest part was keeping the rhythm.
Yeah, keeping the rhythm between those eighth and quarter notes, right?
Mhm.
And also, I see that you have in one hand legato and staccato. And what I can say that Giocoso by Carl Czerny. I know Carl Czerny, he composed a lot of music for build technical. technical ability for fingers. So he did a lot of like exercises and etudes. Like Adam, he's playing the etude. So etude is the purpose. The purpose of etude is kind of train the fingers. That's why you don't see that much of the melody happen in etudes, but more of like a technical difficulties. Like for example, what's the technical difficulties in Adam's piece?
Legato and staccato.
Legato and staccato, yeah. And if we're looking at Aria's piece, what would be the technical difficulty here that we need to practice on?
I see like kind of some staccatos.
Yeah, the combination of both too. And also she has a lot of eighth notes in the tempo was allegretto, so this is probably gonna go faster. Do you hear my piano? Yeah. So it's probably gonna be da 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 dum dum da 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 dum bum ba 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 so right hand is really busy with the notes. So this is looks like we're more training our right hand on being faster with the fingers, right? Playing eighth notes. So that would be the next thing for you, Aria, to practice on, to see if you can speed it up a little bit more and play right hand a little bit faster. And also, I noticed that there is some dynamical changes that you could make too, right? Going from mezzo forte to piano, like in this section. Da, 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 da. So usually when there is repeats, you don't want to like play same thing over and over because it's boring, right? But if you can play one time loud and another is soft, or one time is legato and another time is staccato, so this is makes a little bit more interesting to listen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, okay, great job, all of you today. So continue, practice, polish it up your pieces. I know Oliver is getting ready probably for final recording to record the harp. Um, Oliver, I love your piano. Can you share with us how did you make that sound so soft? Are you playing acoustic piano or electrical piano?
It's an electrical grand.
Electrical? So how did you make it so soft? How did you make it? What did you like what was going through your mind to remember to play piano?
It's very hard, otherwise it makes like too much noise.
Uh-huh. Just playing it lightly, right? Help you to create that lighter sound, right?
Once
Yeah.
you lean back, you have less weight on the keys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good tip. Thank you for sharing. All right, guys, I really appreciate how hard you are working on your music. And really, so amazing to see you growing and becoming better and making progress. So proud of you. Bye, everyone. See you next time. Thank you for joining today. Bye.